Hi, this is Ella Sorrowful for Actually Autistic. On this channel, this is where I vent about my hyperfixations, and right now my biggest hyperfixation has been murder dramas. Now, warning before we start this video, there are going to contain some spoilers for the series. If you haven't watched the series, I highly recommend you do. It is free here on YouTube. And this is definitely a show you want to experience on your own.
It's a breath of fresh air to have a show with good humor, unlike other indie adult shows here on this platform. It's refreshing to see characters have actual depth and growth and make me actually care for these robots. The indie animators don't make us watch 3-hour live streams to understand the lore. You slowly learn each episode, and this is called good story writing. The main reason what got me reeled into this show is the dark humor, because I have trauma, and dark humor helps me cope with the past. Also, I'm a sucker for any edgy emo characters, which Uzi reminds me of me in middle school who draw Invader Zim while listening to Paramore. The main reason why I love her character is that she's not scared to be herself, and I love her for that. And they don't backslide on any of the character growth as a joke, looking at another indie animation about to go on Prime. This is how you treat your characters and your story by allowing them to grow while having them stay in their own character persona. My boyfriend was confused with her befriending the drones, but I like it. Makes sense with her character. She's all about rebelling, and she helps N to start questioning why are they harming the worker bots. Unfortunately, it almost got him harmed by questioning his own boss. But this was a good direction to push the story to help N to change their mind about harming the worker bots.
Commission accomplished.
My favorite episode is the camping one, and hear me out on this one. It is the first time you see V progress with her actually liking the worker bots, and N being the camp leader is very much a character for him. I like how they progress Uzi's character. You normally see her as this badass character who doesn't get scared, but when Sin starts to take over her and give her this new abilities, her spiraling out of control. I found it sweet that End helped her snap out of Sin's control. What actually made me fall in love with the show as a whole, though, is the last 2 episodes of the series. Don't get me wrong, I love all the episodes, and it cringes me how much Uzi reminds me of 13-year-old self. Also, I hated the part where V sacrificed herself. This show made me like this character, and they had me thinking she was dead. Glitch animators, here's my reaction.
Nuts, if anybody. What the is this?
This.
Glitch should applaud themselves for making better horror scenes than the Conjuring could ever dream of doing. Building the suspense of Uzi being taken over by Sin, then later finding out Sin was inside Tessa's skin the entire time was a very chilling reveal. And yes, I completely nerd out when I saw V was back. Like, V is just that bitch. Okay, getting back into focus. What makes Sin terrifying is she can mold into anyone and mimic the voices to trick the drone. Like, hell, V is not easy to trick, and even Sin got her by copying N's mannerisms to the T. My favorite part is the whole battle with Sin, and the music in the background is just a banger. It syncs perfectly with the battle going on in the background, and it's insane how fast Sin can be. While poor V is fighting for her life in the background always gets me. They make the look like, oh yeah, we have to fight right now. After the fight, it made sense V wanted to make sure it was really Uzi and not Sin taking over her. Now, my final thoughts is this is my new special interest, and I love horror comedy, hence why Scream is my favorite horror movie out there. And sorry for taking so long on these videos. I'm going to try to give you shorts in the meantime while I'm making these videos to make sure you're at least getting some content. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to be making more hyperfixation videos because I've been enjoying them more. So it might take me a bit to go back to the autistic coding videos. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for your patience. And remember, you all belong here. Bye!